Hey guys, and welcome back to another reading vlog. So I'm picking up basically straight off, I'm picking up from where I left off the last reading vlog that I filmed. It's actually going to be uploaded today. Yeah, because I finished editing it last night. I didn't have enough time to upload it last night, but I'm going to upload it today. Right now actually, once I finish talking to you guys. Continuing to read The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. Thoroughly enjoying it. I'm about a quarter of the way through the book. I am thoroughly enjoying this book. I would like to get a bigger chunk read today before I go to work. And then I also went to my library because I renewed my library card. So I picked up 3 books that sounded pretty good from my library. I got them all from the fantasy and sci-fi section. The first one I'm going to talk about is the Mammoth Book of Cthulhu. This is actually one that my boyfriend picked up for me. He said that he actually said that he thought I'd really enjoy it. He came with me to the library. He doesn't have a library card. I mean, maybe I can encourage him to get one. But currently he doesn't have one, but he did say that he thinks I would enjoy this, and he is pretty good at saying what books I would enjoy, so hopefully I will enjoy this book. Basically, it's a collection of tales of cosmic horror inspired by Lovecraft from writers who do not merely emit but reimagine, re-energize and renew the best of his concepts in ways relevant to today's readers to create original fiction that explores our modern fears and nightmares. I asked my boyfriend to Google which was the first in the series because they had a whole series in my library by Gillian Anderson and Jeff Robin, and this is their Earth End Saga series. And he said that this is book 1, and this is A Dream of Ice. And this is why you don't let your boyfriend Google stuff, because this is not book 1, this is book 2 of a 3 series books. So I can't really read this, so I might end up picking up the first book from my library tomorrow when I'm in college, on the way before I go home. I screwed up on this one, but I do want to read this series. It sounds like it's going to be really good. It's about a child pathologist who is left with strange new powers, and suddenly she can heal her young patients with her mind and see things from other places and other times. As she learns more about her powers, she also realises that someone is watching her, perhaps hunting her and using her son to do it. I picked up Tree Witch by Suzanne Dennett. I feel like I might be thinking of a different book, but it sounds good. The cover is pretty, and they also had, again, the series for this in my local library, so I did want to pick it up. This one is about young witches Sapphire and Islut, who have a habit of finding trouble after clashing with a powerful guide master and his ruthless blood witch bodyguard. The friends are forced to flee their home. Sapphi must avoid capture at all costs, as she's a rare true witch, able to discern truth from lies. Many would kill for her magic, so Sapphi must keep it hidden, lest she be used in the struggle between empires, and Islut's true powers are hidden even from herself. In a chance encounter at court, Sapphi meets Prince Merrick and makes him a reluctant ally. However, his help may not slow down the Blood Witch, now hot on the girl's heels. All Sapphi and Islut want is their freedom, but danger lies ahead. With war coming, treaties breaking, and a magical contagion sweeping the land, the friends will have to fight empires and monarchies alike. For some will stop at nothing to get their hands on a true witch. Sounds amazing. I'm pretty sure this is the first book. It is the first book because in this little circle it says 1, so this is the first book of that one, and I'm very excited to give this a go. All of these books I'm so excited to read, and I'm very happy that I got them from a library, and yeah, very excited to read. I am now going to make myself a cup of tea, and I'm going to read some more of my book. Hi guys, so it's been about an hour, it's 12:30 now. I have uploaded my video, so it took a little over an hour to upload my video because it was started to upload when I was making my cup of tea and I hadn't sat down yet to read. Just updated my Goodreads. As you can see, Full Dark No Stars by Stephen King is still on there. I got 10% of the way through the book and I hated it, so I might have to try again. But, update on The Cruel Prince. I am really enjoying it. I love it a lot. So I've just got to a part where Jude has been offered a job. I'm just a little under halfway through the book now, so I'm on page 152, the beginning of chapter 16, and I am thoroughly enjoying this book. I thought I would enjoy it. I've seen a lot of people who loved this book to pieces. I'm definitely happy that I put down Full Dark No Stars that I couldn't get into, because I feel like I would have been in a bit of a reading slump if I had have forced myself to keep going with it. I may end up reading another 50 pages before my sister comes home from school, which she comes home from school at 3, so I might read another 50 pages, I'm feeling like, before I go to work. Maybe even 100. I don't know. I just don't know how much I'm going to read today, in all honesty. But I do want to get around page 200 today. Hey everybody. So it is 2:15 in the afternoon. Just thought I'd let you guys know that this morning, before I went to college, I finished The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, and I immediately ordered on my brother's Amazon Prime account the second book in the series, which is The Wicked King. So I'm waiting for that to come. It's going to come tonight between 6 and 10 o'clock, so I am very excited to get it and read it. The action scenes, I love the relationship, I love our main character Jude. Again, I think she's quite witty, but she's also quite hard-headed. And also I just feel like she's kind of a bit of a relatable character, a character who I personally can sympathise with, and I understand her reasonings for being quite closed off. I'm on the library book situation, so I went to my library today once I finished my lesson, and I picked up A Vision of Fire by Gillian Anderson and Jeff Rovin. So this is the first book in the series to the book that I've got. I borrowed the second book for, and I didn't realise that it was the second book at the time, so I went back today and brought and took out the first book in the series. A renowned child psychologist, Caitlin O'Hara, is a single mum trying to juggle her job, her son, and a lacklustre love life. Her world is suddenly upturned when Manik, the daughter of India's ambassador to the United Nations, starts having violent visions. Manika's parents are sure that her fits have something to do with the recent assassination attempt on her father, a shooting that has escalated nuclear tensions between India and Pakistan to dangerous levels. But when children start having similar outbursts around the world, Caitlin begins to think that there's a stronger force at work. And I might actually start this now and see how far I can get in one day. If I finish this first book, great, but I just want something to read, you know, whilst I'm waiting for the next book in this series to come along. Part of me doesn't want to read anything else, and I just want to wait for The Wicked King to get delivered to me, but I do want to keep on reading. But yeah, I'm just gonna have a bit of a chill afternoon because I have a netball game later on this evening, so I do just want to have a really chill afternoon, ready for my netball game in the evening. Okay guys, so I've done about, come on, one of my multiple cats. This is Cassie. Hello, baby. Hello. This is her favourite position to be stroked in case anybody is curious. She loves a good stroke. I've been reading for about an hour. I kind of decided that I wanted to have a chill time, as I told you guys. I just wanted to chill out this afternoon. And I started like watching YouTube videos, and I was gonna just rewind and watch a bit of YouTube videos, but for some reason I just really wanted to read a book. And of course, The Wicked King has not turned up at my house yet. It's not even 6 o'clock, it's 4:30 right now. And so I picked up Gillian Anderson's A Vision of Fire, and I am obsessed. It's been an hour and I have read 100 pages, which I think is pretty good pacing, and I'm just over a quarter of the way through the book. So the main character that we follow is Caitlin O'Hara, who is a renowned child psychologist, and we are mainly in her point of view, but we also have one other perspective as well, of which we haven't really been explained into. So basically it's the perspective of victims that are like, I'm gonna call it like victims or other people who are experiencing outbursts of unusual activity that they see in their mind, but we see the actions that they carry out. We don't see what's going on in their mind, we see the actions that they are carrying out without any specific stimuli to make them act that way. Hello! Hello, baby girl! This is another one of my cats. Guys, so my eyes look watery and my skin looks so red. The reason for that is because I've just scrubbed it and put some moisturiser over the top, so it's going to look really red and angry for about 10 minutes until it calms down. The reason my eyes look watery is because I've just popped in my contacts. I'm all ready to go to netball. I put on a hoodie, and I've also got joggers over the top of my short. I haven't actually read any more of A Vision of Fire. Okay guys, sorry you can see the sofa a little bit. Okay, so I am in my sitting room. I thought I'd show you guys that my Amazon parcel did indeed come last night. I got home a lot later than expected, so I thought I'd open it today when I come home from college instead. And bum ba da dum ba da ba ba bum. Here is my little baby. It looks very, very, very pretty. I have officially finished college, so I now have a half-term break pretty much. So I will definitely be getting through this week that is coming. I also wanted to say I didn't read any more of Gillian Anderson A Vision of Fire last night because, like I said, I got in a lot later than expected. I got in at 10 o'clock, and by the time that I had showered and gotten ready for bed it was already 11, so I just left my Amazon delivery unopened on my bedside table, and I didn't get to read anymore because I was absolutely knackered. I'm hoping to get a decent amount of A Vision of Fire read today, but I'm just telling you guys, this book I'm enjoying so much, just as I'm thoroughly enjoying the Fog of Air series so far, so I'm so excited for these two books. Good morning, guys. I have the biggest cup of tea anyone's ever seen, my Winnie the Pooh mug. Then this morning I have read to page 330. I plan to read one more chapter, so up to chapter 32. I would like to get this last chapter finished before I jump in a shower, get changed, wash my hair and everything, ready for my driving lesson at 11. All about like psychological interpretation and basically how patients are experiencing a mass fire or collapse in their mind, but it's not happening in their real life. So basically I don't want to ruin like any of the reason why it's happening, because I'm just uncovering some of the reasons why it could possibly be happening. But we follow a child psychologist, as she tries to solve through these mysteries, and she's linking all these cases that link together. But basically it's almost like they're experiencing fire, but they're not using English, they're using a different language that nobody knows what it is. It has a political point into it as well, which I wasn't too sure I was going to enjoy at the very beginning when I was reading about it, but I find it adds an extra bit of depth and understanding to the novel. First library book that I picked up since I got my library card, and I'm just loving it. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Okay guys, so it is Friday evening. I need to take off my makeup, as you can tell. I actually took a nap earlier on. I managed to finish Gillian Anderson's A Vision of Fire. Thoroughly enjoy this. I'm not too sure what rating I'm gonna give it. I wish that Goodreads allows you to put a like 4.5 star rating, but I also wanted to tell you guys that I'm going to be starting The Wicked King by Holly Black tonight, with hopes of finishing it by the end of the weekend. Guys, so I needed to end this video because I totally forgot to make an ending for it, and I'm planning on uploading it sometime today, which is Tuesday. I just wanted to give you guys a final update on The Wicked King by Holly Black. I didn't really update you guys. I don't remember when I last filmed, in all honesty, but I am now on page 273. That is everything for this reading vlog. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you're new around here, would like to see more videos from me, and don't forget to suggest or ask questions for videos that you would like to see in the future. I'm more than happy to take them, and yeah, I will see you guys again soon in another video. Bye!